So, I'm just going to open my drink because I need to relax a little bit. So we're doing the 100 baby challenge. We started this a couple days ago, and we already have one little tiny toddler, baby Amanda. We've got Brittany over here. And we have our pregnant Sim. So Portia is pregnant with baby number 3. You don't play live mode anymore, just build and furnish. I know that's what a lot of people really like the Sims 4 for. And I will say Sims 4 building did get way easier. Because I remember like roofs and things, they were just such a nightmare. But I've had a lot more fun building in the Sims 4. You play vampires? I haven't played with vampires yet, actually. I've done the witches and I've done the mermaids, but I haven't done the vampires at all. So, yeah, definitely, like, I think especially with their like decorations and stuff, because I am a custom content creator, but I do find The Sims 4 is really kind of getting a lot better at just the hairs and everything like that. I'm relying less and less on custom content as the newer packs have come out. So I definitely agree with you. I agree with you on that one. All right, let's go check on our baby. I think Amanda, so we have to get all our toddler skills up to level 3, and she's just missing the potty skill. I think she can go potty on her own, so maybe I'll just have her do that to start. Custom content, though, is really fun, especially like when they give you like new objects for kids and toddlers. I don't know if you've tried this one. This is a little kitchen set that toddlers can play with, and they can actually make things from it. So I think that's really cool just because... Oh my gosh, sorry. The game sound is way too loud for me. I'm just gonna turn it down. Audio. Maybe we'll just turn the voices down. I can't hear that baby crying like that. That was so loud. Your vampire is a freelance adult photographer. That's a pretty niche job for a vampire. I guess vampires have to make money too. All right, let's get started. You want to get everyone pregnant in game? Well, I'm kind of trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to get Portia pregnant with everybody possible in the game. Because in this challenge, you have to find a different donor for every baby. So... But it definitely makes it a lot more interesting to do challenges. Because, yeah, the game can get a little bit repetitive otherwise. How's your skills? Yes, okay. So we actually can age Amanda up into a child. No, don't do that. Come here and make a cake, please. So in this challenge, the rule is that I wonder what would happen if my sim has kids, but they're living in different households. Well, I think they still know that they're kids. I gotta turn the volume down again. I think the problem is, I didn't want the radio music. It's too confusing when I have music playing. Yeah, I think the Sims still recognize the relationship with each other, even if they're in different households. Yeah, Auto-aging, it keeps your whole neighborhood aging. Oh, our baby's crying again. Yeah, all your Sims will age together. I know I've definitely played that, like blended households. And I like keeping auto-aging on for everyone because I like the neighborhood to all stay the same age. I don't like when you kind of have like too much going on, especially like if you have siblings that grow up and they go off and they have their own families, and then like your Sims cousins are completely different, like progressing completely differently from your main family. I definitely always make sure to have my auto-aging on. And I also play with, I'm not sure if it's MC Command Center. Some of the mods I have, they do make sure that any Sims I'm not playing, if they're unplayed, they have their own lives. So they keep aging, they get married, they have kids. But it definitely takes mods to be able to do that. No, the base game doesn't do that. I think that's something that they had in Sims 3. They had like story progression. So outside of your main family, your Sims would keep like living lives. And so I downloaded a mod to kind of do the same thing in The Sims 4. Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you though at this point which one it is anymore. Because I basically don't believe in playing this game without mods. Alright, let's age little Amanda up. Here we go. Just waiting for her to get up. I did decorate the house a little bit. Yeah, MC Command Center for sure is one, but I think Slice of Life also adds a lot of drama, and Wonderful Whims, it adds things like, it's kind of like the sentiments, but it does make your Sims have more feelings about each other, I guess, like attraction. It has an attraction feature. All right, so we've got our first, excuse you. Oh yeah, here she goes. We've got our first baby aging up into a child. We're not allowed to choose the traits, so I just have to randomize, and I guess if she's creative, we'll give her that one. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be playing their aspirations too much. We basically just have to try to get them to get an A in school. So she's going to start off doing her homework right away. Yeah, definitely. Slice of Life is a really good one. I think there might be an update that I actually have to get for that one. So, in terms of trying to get to 100 kids, yeah, there's so many different ways that you can kind of set up your game to customize it to the way you want. I can't get over like how talented the people are that create these mods for the games. It's really great. It just makes playing so much better. Oh, Amanda's just gonna ask this lady, I guess, to help her with her homework. So, as we've been having these babies, we've also been lining up our future baby daddies. Oh, my plans are. So we've already, Jacques, I believe, is Brittany's dad. Dennis is our current baby daddy. And Travis is Amanda's child. So we do have a couple. We have Nicholas, we have Jeffrey, and Hinata. So they're all lined up that we can have babies with as soon as we give birth to baby number 3. We basically got to keep them coming. Actually, I'm going to remove... Can I remove holidays? I don't know if that's against the rules. I kind of want to remove holidays that keep the kids out of school. Like, I think they get a day off. for some of these. And I don't really want them having any days off from school because we got to get them up to an A as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, that's why I use Wonderful Whims, because I basically only use it for the attraction. So you can see in over here that she sees certain Sims as more attractive than others. The funniest was one time I created a Harry Potter Sim, and the Sim I was playing with thought that he was so ugly that there would be a pop-up about how disgusted she was, and she would get a negative moodlet because she thought he was so ugly in the game. I felt so bad for the little Harry in my game, but it was really funny. So yeah, we definitely stand mods that add fun things like that and fun gameplay. What time is it? Okay, you can probably eat something after. And we're gonna have to pick one of these beds for you. Hey, Mowgli. So we're focusing for money on painting and writing, but we do have this wellness aspiration as well, which we're working on because I've never done it. So I decided to try it. I kind of realized in hindsight that that's a bad idea because she could probably get a lot more aspiration points if I did something related to family or kids, but I messed up and I don't want to change it because I'm trying to change as little as possible once I decide, because I know for households you can choose the lot traits and you're not supposed to change it. It's against the rules. So I'm kind of applying that to my Sims as well. Oh, our sink broke. Oh, and our baby's crying. By the way, this is Mowgli, my kitty. He's saying hi. Yeah, he's a cute guy. It was just his birthday. He just turned 9 recently, so he's getting up there in years for a kitty. But he definitely still likes to play a lot, even if he's getting older. My bookshelves? Yeah, those are my real bookshelves. It's a built-in bookcase. The built-in bookcase in this room. So it came with the condo when I moved in. And even though, so I don't know if you can see, but I do have a lot of books. I've tried to keep my book collection minimum, but I did go to university for lit. Oh, really? Nope, not a green screen. It's my real background. I've got a little, you can't see, but I've got like some little teddies at the bottom. So, no, I was kind of glad to see them because even though I've tried to keep my book collection under control, I am a lit major, or I was when I was in school. So I like having lots of books. Okay, this has been happening a lot lately. I don't know what is causing this, but I just lose all the tasks that she's working on. So I think that's something I'm gonna have to get sorted. Thanks. Glad you like it. It makes me pretty happy. You don't read? That's okay. It's not for everyone. It was one of my, it was probably how I spent most of my time growing up. Because we didn't really have, like, TV. We didn't have high-speed internet. You're picky about what you read? Well, that's fair, too. If you can't get into a book, then it can feel like you're wasting your time. Okay, I think one thing we also have to do is we have to get one of these things up. And usually the easiest is responsibility. So we'll work on that for Amanda. I'm gonna do another children's book. Yeah. Same. I have to be really interested in a book. I have had books that I have not been able to finish. Bringing up Brittany. All right, so we're writing a children's book about each of our kids. So this is for our second book, our second child, about our second child, Brittany. Aw, that's nice. You live close to a library? I used to go to the public library all the time growing up, and I always used to get out the maximum number of books I was allowed, but I could never read them fast enough. Or, that's not what I meant to say. I mean, I used to read them so fast that by the time we went to the next trip, like, it wasn't enough books for me. So I used to just, like, eat books like a kid. Especially, like, during summer break. I'd climb a tree and I would just go read all summer in the tree where no one could bother me. What are some of your favorite books that you've ever read? Or what genre of books do you like? No, don't do that. Just gonna give her a quick makeover. Oopsies. I used to really like biographies when I was a kid, which is probably a little bit strange. But that was just what I was into back then. Oopsies. That's not what I wanted. All right. There was some little eye bags because she's so tired from all her siblings crying. Picture of Dorian Gray. I have never read that one, but I know of it for sure. It's a classic, as I think. That's definitely a good book. Oh yeah, she had her mom's freckles. Hi, Johnny. Picture of Dorian Gray is definitely on one of my to-read lists, but my to-read lists are pretty long, so. Oh, that's kind of weird. Look at that part. That looks like a good Amanda hairstyle. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alerts in the chat if you've read Picture of Dorian Gray or if you haven't read it but want to. I'm not going to look too much because I do want to read it one day. Actually, now that you're describing it, I think I might have read it a long time ago. I think she needs some, like, little tights or something. Some little, like, white tights, maybe? White tights. Yeah. She can keep that dress. Spoiler alert. About life-changing events. Do you like, Johnny, are you saying you like, fiction or nonfiction? Like, books where people have gone through something and then have written about it? Or do you like life-changing events, but they don't have to necessarily be about real people? Both? That's true. Historical books and fictional books. I really like, probably the same as you, I would say. I always like books about history and biographies about historical figures, but I also really like historical fiction. I think it's a fun way to learn about history when you're learning about, like, historical events, but you're getting a little bit of a story to it with some fun characters. Yes, we want to sell. She's like, go me. I just sold that for a lot of money. All right, let's keep rating our book. No, don't do that. Okay. I have to go scold her. One of the rules in the challenge is that as soon as your child does something bad, you have to go scold them, whatever you're doing. Yeah, fantasy is good. You refuse to read the Harry Potter books? Is there a specific reason? Can we ask her to clean? Hello? Oh, let's ask if she wants a sibling, because she's getting one. Johnny, your message, I think, was blocked. because of one of the words. So I just want to put a sensitivity warning. But I'll allow it because you were just talking about a book that you read. I'm just letting you know. So you saw all the movies, but you're not reading the books? I read the books before I saw the movies. And I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed the books. Did she say if she wanted another sibling? She's interested by the idea of having another sibling. Why not? The more the merrier. She has no idea what she just said. You don't have time to read the books? Maybe one day if you ever have time. It's a completely different experience from the movies, the Harry Potter books. The Harry Potter books, the 4th Harry Potter book, and I have another book that I do go back and I read if I can't find anything new to read, like I just haven't had a lot of luck finding something I'm interested in. Those are usually the ones that I'll just go back and reread so I have something. I always like to have a book nearby. Yeah, exactly. They're just something to kind of be able to fall back on. All right, let's keep writing our book. I did notice that it's been already a full week in game and I haven't once gotten bills. Like, I don't know if it's changed how often they deliver, but I'm not getting them very often. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, if that's been a part of one of the updates. I know they've done a lot of updates lately. And I guess I won't complain, but it is a part of the challenge to have to make sure you have enough cash to pay your bills. All right, do you need anything for school? Nope. You can dance, that's fine. What happens when I don't what? And Johnny, sorry, I meant to go back and look about the novel. That's a pretty heavy novel that you were reading. I know there have been a few heavy ones that I've read. Yeah, you can like dancing. No, don't do that. What happens when you don't pay the bill on time? So they do turn off your power first and then your water. And then eventually, eventually somebody comes and will start like taking some of your possessions to pay off the bills. I just told you not to do that. Please don't do it again. But in this case, it's not that I'm not paying them on time. I'm just not even getting bills delivered. Okay. I definitely know I've forgotten to pay the bills before, and so I have had my power and my water shut off. And one time I think I did have like the guy come and take some of my belongings. If you have a violence mod, then can't you, like, steal for cash? Like, rob people, and then you can just get your money for bills that way? I don't think they're too smart. I think they just end up, if you shoot the debt collector, I think that they just end up sending another one. I'm pretty sure. Because you can even, like, trap them, and I think I did that once because I was so upset that the guy had come. Because I think there was a glitch in the game, so I wasn't able to pay my bills. And I didn't want him to mess up because, like, I had worked really hard to decorate that Sim's house. So I think I, like, walled him in so that he couldn't collect any of my stuff. And he did die, and I think they just sent another one. Even though I had paid my bills by that point. Oh, can you garden? Yeah, you can water. Do that while you wait for the bus. How pregnant are we? Are we not pregnant? Oh no, we are. Wait. Okay, so we're almost in the second camp. You built a huge vampire villa with vampires, witches, ghosts, and the Grim Reaper? That sounds like quite the family. I've never been able to do too much with the Grim Reaper. I know some people will sometimes, like, marry him, or, what else? Like, they've had his babies and stuff. I can't do anything like that. Do you have to cheat to get the Grim Reaper in your family, or can you end up building a relationship with him and just asking him to move in like any other Sim? Because I honestly, like, I've tried, and I feel like I'm just never able to accomplish it. Oh. Man, Brittany's kind of high maintenance compared to her sister. Where's my book? You have to cheat? I'll have to look it up. Maybe we can, one of our babies can be with the Grim Reaper in here. Oh, look! Speak of the devil, her bills just arrived. How much are they? 318? That's not bad. We do have a tiny home, so I know we get a discount on our bills. Oh! We just got the notification of Brittany's birthday, so I think that means we can age her up. Age up. And go pay the bills. Charmer. And go back to writing. And Brittany can pretty much take care of herself now, I would say. She's old enough. I'll look up how to get the Grim Reaper and try and have a Grim Reaper baby. So for our toddlers, we do have to get all their skills to level 3. But have a baby with Vladimir? Okay. I was kind of nervous when he came to my house because I don't want my Sim turning into... Well, she's not allowed to turn into a vampire, actually. If she turns into a vampire, then I fail the challenge. Oh. This is, I think this is Brittany's dad. Yeah. Can she come over here and talk to him? Maybe she can ask him for help with some of her skills. Ask for basic needs help. All right. We can try Vladimir next, maybe. Maybe we can go out today and try to find him so we can build a relationship. Where did we put our bowl of mac and cheese? Oh, there it is. I don't think we ended up meeting Vlad, so we'll have to go to the vampire world to go see if we can bump into him. Yeah, so this is Brittany's dad. Oh no, where's he going? You're supposed to show us flashcards. Rude. I have to go. It was nice seeing you. Call me later. That's how we ended up skilling Amanda up so fast. Her dad used to keep dropping by and I would make him help her with all her skills. Nice. So we just did Brittany's book, so we can go and publish that. Sell to publisher. Bestseller. Oh, that's her first bestseller. Thanks, Brittany. Uh-oh. Can do that too. I'm trying to think if any of these will help us. Oh no, we already, we're trying to get the creative arts one to help us with our painting. Just gonna sell that. Like Wicked Whims. Oh yeah. I had it in the game as well because I liked it for the same reasons as you. Well, I actually didn't like the period mod, personally. That one I didn't like, but it did add sexuality and the attractions, but I ended up switching to Wonderful Whims, which is like a new version of it. So I think it's by the same creator as Wicked Whims, but it doesn't have like the nudity and all that other stuff in it, which I didn't want to have in the game myself. That's for real life, not for playing for me. And I definitely turned off the period mod and like the cycles and stuff for this challenge because I think Sims have their periods like every 7 days or something, or every 14 days, and there's only a limited window where they can get pregnant, and that doesn't work for this one. But if I'm playing like a really long legacy and I have it on the extra long lifespan, then I'll turn it on. But for this one especially, or for other challenges, I don't really like to have it. Oh, she's at level 4 already of her creative. Oh no, that's Amanda. That's not Brittany. I was gonna say, that was so fast. I didn't even see her get levels 2 or 3. Okay, let's get our conversation up. Conversation skills. Yeah, same. I like it too. I really like the attraction too. I think that's really fun for my Sims to be able to decide for themselves who they're attracted to instead of like me always deciding. Oh, I forgot we're in his club. I think we should probably actually make a club. We should do a club where we can do our wellness stuff. Can we create our own? Let's do like a baby daddy club. And add some of our potential baby daddies in there. Why not Wolfgang? Victor Fan. Okay, that's all the members we can have. And sure, it can be a bear. And let's see if we can put some of our wellness activities in there. Is it in home activities? No. Other? Nope. Oh yeah, so we can do yoga. And do they have meditate? Yeah, we can meditate. All right. So, yeah, because again, we do need to work on our aspiration. Oh, I forgot to look this up, but I don't know what this, like, comfort others is. So I don't know how to, like, get these actions, how to complete the comforting actions. I did once, but I don't know what I did to get 1 out of 20 done. Oh my gosh. What? All right, so she's working on that, and then maybe let's just have her do some of that. Yeah, I assume, yeah, you have to talk to sad Sims, but I don't understand what you say. Do you hug them? Does hugging them help? Actually, maybe we should... Oh, we're not feeling so great. But we gotta do our homework. We're already at a B. That's really good. Yeah, I have to figure out... Well, first I need to meet more sad Sims. But when I see them, I'll try and do some other actions. I tried to talk to them about, like, discuss sad mood, which is one of the options I know, but that didn't seem to help at all. Which made me kind of sad. Ooh, you need to go to the potty. Isn't it too early for Christmas? I was just saying that. So I used to work at a charity and we did like a holiday food program. And it was always after November 11th. That's when we started the like holiday music, holiday decorations. But it is a little early. So I can definitely change it if you want. But I was feeling a little bit of a Christmas mood a little bit earlier, so I decided to put it on, but I'm definitely open to changing it if other people are like, whoa, it's too soon. I wanted something like lo-fi, something more relaxed, and just one of the recommended playlists was a lo-fi Christmas one. As long as it's not Mariah Carey. Don't worry, I don't think Mariah Carey is on here at all. Okay, maybe you can get something to eat after and play a little bit to get your fun up. Okay, So let's check on your skills. Whoops, not your skills, your skills. So, okay, your communication is pretty good, so. Well, which one? Mariah Carey does a few Christmas songs, doesn't she? I definitely know some vocal defenders of Mariah Carey and any other Christmas music, but I don't know specifically. Why can't we put this? Can we put it outside? All I Want for Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say I'm a huge fan of that song. But it is catchy, and I do find myself singing along to it if I hear it come on the radio. I think that's the thing with some of those songs is even if you don't love them, if you hear them, you can't help but sing along. And that's what makes them big on the radio. Oh, we are tired. Used to work in retail as a teen. Oh. See, I do feel bad about that. If you worked, especially like in a shopping mall and there's so much Christmas around you, I could see that it would get really annoying really fast. I actually did find, so when I worked for 2 years at that, well, a little more than 2 years, but I did 2 of the Christmas programs, and it did kind of make Christmas a lot more stressful. Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that. But now that I've recovered, now that it's been a few years, I'm back to being able to enjoy everything about Christmas again and the holidays in general. But it does take a little bit of time to recover for sure. Oh, who's at the door? Oh, this is Brittany's dad, but I think Brittany is too tired to hang out with him. Maybe we can just ask him for one round of the flashcards. Yeah. I don't think this playlist has like the versions of songs that you hear on the radio. So hopefully it's a little different. A little more relaxed. That's definitely fair. All right, Brittany's gonna go to bed after this because you're pretty tired. And you need some fun. So you can play in there. I can definitely understand. I'm definitely lucky that at this point in my life, I'm able to choose when I listen to this kind of music and... What's the Raining Man song? I don't even know what that one is. Oh, wow. Nice, good job. Alright, I want her to get her fun up a bit before she goes to bed. I didn't think it was. I've never heard of that before. If Amanda is, like, really close to an 8 already, like, we're really going to be speeding through this challenge. I'll have to look it up after this. Talking to strangers. Men falling from the sky like it's raining. Oh, Raining Men? Oh, yeah, I do know that song. That's an old song. I think, if that's the song you're talking about. It's Raining Men. Oopsies. Sell that first, please. That was when you had on repeat too? That's really unfortunate. I think that one would definitely drive me mad. I guess I'm lucky. I never really had to do retail. I always worked in restaurants. And I don't know what it is. Maybe, like, you don't notice the music as much or something. Like, we definitely had music. And I remember one restaurant I worked on, like, you could actually plug in your own device and play your own music. They would let you do that there. I do know one restaurant I worked at, though, we played, like, old school rock. And I didn't love that, but it was kind of quiet enough. And you were always so busy that I didn't really notice the music at all. Wow, would you look at the time? Bye, Mr. Villarreal. Oh, these lights aren't auto lights. Oh, I don't think I have night lights in here. Whoopsies. There, we'll just put one there. My bad. I don't think I finished doing this kid's room. I didn't think we'd have anyone aging up into a kid anytime soon. Can you nap on that bed for now? I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter the genre. If it plays often enough, you will get tired of it. Even if it's your favorite style of music, at one point, you do have enough. Oh yeah? Where is that, like, are you able to listen to your own music, or is that the music that they play? I'm really surprised at how quickly, like, we're aging up our kids. I feel like we're going to zoom through this challenge. You're in control of the music? Nice. That's the way to do it. Oh, nice. That's a really cool job. I'm hoping to get my first tattoo soon. I was going to get it before the pandemic, but, well, right around when the pandemic started, and then all the tattoo parlors closed, obviously. So I've been waiting for a little while, but... And I just found, yeah, my first tattoo. I've never gotten one. But I was looking up artists in my area. So I finally think I found one that I'm going to go. I know. I'm sure as soon as I get my first, I'm going to want a million more. I think that's why I put off getting my first tattoo for so long. First of all, I wanted to be, like, really, really sure of what I wanted to get for my first tattoo. But also because I know as soon as I get it, I'm going to want to get more and more and more. Why is our baby's phone ringing? Portia, oh no, Jacques passed away. That's Brittany's dad. Aw. 37 and counting, I'm guessing. Okay, I think we need to get up and get ready for school. 37 is a good number. I really liked, like in university. Really? That's young? You're allowed to get them that young? I don't know if we can get them that young here. I think you have to be 16 and have parental permission here to get them. Where'd you live that you were able to get it so young? Are you... Not really. Oh no, don't eat cake. Eat real food. We need that cake for... Oh, that's all we have left. That's our birthday cake. You can't eat it. Okay, well, you're off to school anyways. Oh, in Hungary? That's cool. I've been to Hungary before, a long time ago. I'm not surprised because they don't, I think when I was there really young and they don't have a drinking limit either, like a drinking age, do they? Okay, just have a quick meal. Have some cereal. Yeah, you're not able to get them that young here. You have to be 16 and you need to get parental permission to have it that young. Technically, drinking is 18, really? I remember that we were able to buy alcohol when we were there, and I was 15, I think. Tattoo 16, driver's license 16. My cousin lives in Czech Republic. And I know when I've gone to visit her too, like kids can buy alcohol at the corner stores for their parents. Technically. Yeah, I remember like one time we were at the corner store and we were just getting some beers because we were gonna watch like a light show or something in a park. And we saw this little, like, 5-year-old boy come and buy this big beer, probably for his dad, I'm assuming. But it was really strange because I'm from Canada, so you definitely don't see kids buying alcohol ever over here. There's no way they would ever allow that. Can you come in, like, sit here, please? And we can make some real food. Shirts for your parents? Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Yeah. Exactly. Why aren't you at school? Shouldn't you go to school? Yeah, let's do manners because I think that's one of the easier ones to get up. Okay, so we do need to get imagination up. Same with cigarettes, yeah. Whew! That was loud. I think... Oh, look! We got a rock from it. Nice. I hope that's worth a lot of money. Oh, we can't sell it? Yeah. I mean, cigarettes you have to be... Is it the same as the drinking age here? You have to be either 18 or 19 for cigarettes, but there's no age limit as far as I'm aware on condoms. But I would assume kids are hopefully not buying them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're not age restricted here. They are for you? That's really strange. Yeah, I don't think that they should be. I wasn't aware that some people restricted the age on them. That's definitely different. Oh, right. Sorry, our kid is hungry too. I forgot. Yeah, no, I don't think that's okay. That is strange. Is that just for buying them, or could you get in trouble for, like, being underage and having a condom? Because that doesn't really make any sense to me. No, don't do that. We're gonna sell that plate. For buying them, just buying them. That's so weird that kids have to ask for help to buy condoms. That's really strange. I'm glad that we don't have to worry about that here. Hopefully that's something they can change for you. For young people of Hungary. Condom reform. Okay, let's put the cake back in there. I know a lot of people say this challenge is really hard, and I'm assuming it will get harder once we have tons of kids, but they don't really serve alcohol and cigarettes to anyone under 18 anymore. I didn't even honestly realize. I assumed because of when I was there that there just wasn't one at all. No, don't go talk to whoever that is. When they did serve you. Yeah, same. I guess I probably would have been there like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It was a while ago anyways. And I definitely know we didn't have any issues with getting alcohol if we wanted to. And we even like ate at restaurants or like big groups. Like as big groups, and they didn't hesitate to serve any of us. But I was there to do music because I play violin, or I used to at least. So I was there to do a bunch of concerts. Back in the day when I had talent. When I was a young, aspiring musician. Oh, this is... I actually really like this painting. Hi, sweetie. Hey. But we're gonna sell it. We want to try to make more money so that we can eventually build a bigger house. You've been to Colorado? I've been to Colorado too, but I was 9, I think. So I don't really remember it that well. But I remember there was some really good hiking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all across the states, the drinking age is quite high. Like it's 21, I think. So, and for sure in the States. Yeah, in the US it's 21. And I do find too in the States, like they're really strict about stuff like that. Like where I live in Canada, drinking age is 19. But if you cross to the other province, it's 18. And I know that when I was in high school, like you could go out across in the other province where it was 18, like, but we were able to go out when we were like 16, 17 years old. No problem. And even I went to university, I was a little bit younger than all my friends. So I ended up, like, all my friends started, like, turned the legal age to drink, and I was still, like, way behind them because I went to university when I was 17. So I was able to still, like, use an ID to get into places. I probably shouldn't be saying this on a stream. But yeah, it wasn't tough to like, kind of, you know, there were ways to go out and everything. But I think in the US, all that stuff is a lot harder. It's just generally way more strict. Oh, really? They served you anyways, even though you were underage because they knew you were from elsewhere? That's lucky. I found when I've gone to the US, they're like way more strict if you like forget your ID or something. Because like sometimes I still get ID'd sometimes. But I don't always have my ID with me. Sometimes I just like don't think to bring it. Or like we go unexpectedly for a drink after work or something. And usually I just say, sorry, I don't have it, and they'll still serve me. But when I was in the US, I remember there was absolutely no way they were going to serve you without showing them something. All right, let's do another screenplay because we made a lot of money from that last time. Thanks. I get so honored when they ask for my ID now. I'm like, of course you can see it. Thanks. Okay, what should this screenplay be about? How about we do my trip to Hungary in honor of you? This is a screenplay about traveling to Hungary. Beautiful. So where are our skills at? Movement, potty, and thinking. So yeah, let's keep doing sim shape. Nice. You must look young too then. You still get ID'd. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, that's a good point. You should do like me and be like, of course you can, thanks. Maybe once I start getting my tattoos, I'll be ID'd less too, which would be kind of sad. I like them asking for some ID. I always just realized we need to give her a little, quick little makeover. Why are your eyebrows that color? There we go. Oh yeah, I feel like facial hair is a giveaway. When I worked in restaurants, I honestly never ID'd anyone. Like I was supposed to and I was trained to and everything, but I don't know. I rarely ever asked for it. Because it takes up time, you know? And you're always just trying to hustle. Why did your shirt go away? They still ask for ID with facial hair? Yeah. You must look really young then, I guess. Because usually facial hair is a giveaway that somebody is older. Aw, little draft shoesies. You had a beard at 15. I'm still waiting for my facial hair to come in. It's all genetic. Yeah, no, that's true. I actually have, so I have two brothers, and one of my brothers is really, really hairy. And my other brother, still to this day, in his 20s, like, struggles to grow a beard. But what's interesting is my brother that could grow a beard, he doesn't really seem to want to. Like, he tries to shave and keep everything short and trim. But my other brother, the one that can't grow a beard, I think he really wants facial hair. So he's constantly, like, trying really hard to grow whatever he can. Even if it's not much. I guess we always want what we can't have. There's our little Brittany Sim. This is not facial hair related, but oh, hi, sweetie. I cut my hair recently because I had it really, really long. And I cut it. I think I looked younger when I had the really long hair. So I do find I look a little older with, like, a slightly shorter haircut now. But I miss my long hair, so. Makeup does, yeah. Makeup can make you look older. I think it can also make you look younger, too, depending on how you do it. Okay. Come sit here, please, and do your homework. What are your grades at? She's at an A. Wait, I think if she's at an A, we can age her up already, right? Oh, wait, no, we need one of her character values. Does she have one? Yeah, she's got manners. Oh, we only need to worry about that one. She's a teenager. So I actually think Amanda is going to age up already. So come blow out your candles. Yeah, that's true. And when you're younger, you're always trying to look older. Then once you get older, you're probably like, I don't know why I tried to be older than I am. Oh, she's a great kisser. Okay. I guess we'll make her the romantic aspiration. Oh, yeah. Yeah, makeup can really change things. And especially, like, now with YouTube, it's so easy to get really good at makeup. It's not just, like... She's my annoying sister. Yeah, you're no longer now, like, just... It's not your mom teaching you to do your makeup anymore. So you can kind of go online and look up whatever kind of look you want and figure out how to do it. All right, well, those skin details aren't doing us any favors. Oh, that's not nice. You should be supportive. It's tough being a girl. You should tell her her makeup looks great. You try your hardest to annoy her. I guess that's the job of a brother sometimes. Oh, you two live together? That's nice. I don't live with any of my siblings anymore. It's nice that you are able to be together still. Kind of just like want to close her mouth. I find it a little... No, I don't want to... I just want to close her mouth. Okay, well, whatever, that's fine. It's a long story. Why you two live together? I have a few siblings that live together. Aw, that's too bad. But I get that. Sometimes it's best to get out as soon as you can. I didn't have anything like that caused me to move out, but I was glad that I moved out as young as I did. I think it was for the best. So you moved out and then your sister moved in with you. That's nice that you let her move in. I think that's nice. She has to clean though. Well, that's fair. I definitely had chores too growing up. And when I started living with roommates, we were always really good about like making a list of chores to make sure everyone was kind of pulling their own weight. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's promote guided meditation. And maybe we'll just go to the washroom and then we can post some guided meditation. Aw, that's nice. They're both annoying. Do they gang up on you sometimes? Oh my gosh, that was loud. It's nice that they get along, but I could see that they might gang up on you sometimes. That's probably something I would do if I lived with my brother and his girlfriend. Tried to get her on my side. 2 against 1 is always easier. Okay, so we're at level 2. We just gotta get to level 3 and then finish up our potty. I guess let's just... Anyone around in a negative mood? Dennis Kim has died. Oh, that's our current baby daddy. Hi, Jude. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. That's a good rule. I would probably have the same if I had my little sister living with me. Keep the boys away for sure. Dude, how are you doing? I'm glad that she's responsible. That's really good. It can be tough with young kids at that age. Aw, Jude. I struggle with that every single day. What can I eat that's the least amount of effort possible? Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. So, Jude, today, I know it's not your favorite challenge, but we are doing the 100 baby. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you haven't been feeling so well. I'm hoping that you're on the mend, though. I'll definitely send you some healing vibes throughout this stream to help you get your strength back up. And yeah, I'm glad you talked to her about that. That's a really tough topic. I have a sister who's 14 right now. Oh, she's 15. She just turned 15, so I know approaching those topics with young kids can be really tough sometimes. Especially at that age. You don't want to kind of restrict any... Like, you don't want to restrict people when they're teenagers. You want to give them as much opportunity to explore as possible, but you also want to make sure that they stay safe. So Jude, right now we do have a teenager, Amanda. We've actually been flying through aging these kids up. I'm not really sure how, but they seem to be skilling up really fast and also doing really well in school. So we've got a toddler, we've got a teenager, and we're pregnant with baby number 3. And we haven't had a single break between pregnancies. Okay, I want you to go to sleep, please. That's good. That's tough on you, though, that you have to make all those rules instead of her parents when you're her brother. Yeah, so we're on no multiples. I was going to add the lot trait for multiples, but then I thought that maybe it would make it too hard because you're not actually allowed to have more than 8 Sims in a household anyways. So if I had a bunch of multiples, then I would just kind of be waiting for them to age up before I could have my next baby. So I thought like spacing them out would be easier. But at this point, I feel like we could have multiples and to kind of speed us through this challenge a little more easily. So I kind of regret not giving myself that lot trait. But if we get up the aspiration points, I'm gonna buy her the fertility trait. Because I think that gives you multiples, doesn't it? Higher chance of twins or triplets. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this once we get to 3,000. Yeah, exactly. They'd age up at the same time. And then I'd either have to, like, I'd get 2 new open slots at a time and hope to get twins again, or, like, it would be spaced out filling them, so. But I really haven't found it too tough yet. Mind you, we're only at 2 kids, but I'm just speeding it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if it, like, mathematically, if it works out to an advantage in the end. I think the only time you're at a disadvantage is when you don't have a full household. So right now, because I'm just starting, it's true. I am at a bit of a disadvantage. I'm glad you work along, Crick. I'm glad that you were able to get your sister a job. That's pretty nice of you. That's definitely above and beyond the call of duty for a brother, I would say. Is this thunderstorm too loud, by the way? It's really loud for me, but I don't know if it's really loud for you all. That's good. I had jobs in high school as well. But I was mostly trying to save for when I would move out and go to school. Hey, why is this? Is this a new thing? It's not too loud? Okay, that's good. I have Sims always coming into my house and using my beds. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. Like, they no longer have any respect for my front door. Really? So you saw a stream where she was having, like, 2 Sims pregnant at once for the 100 baby? That's really intense. I'm definitely just keeping it to Portia over here, matriarch. And as I explained before, Portia kind of believes, a little bit misguidedly, she's looking for some self-actualization. And for her, she thinks that means surrounding herself with love, and the most reliable way to surround herself with love is to surround herself with children, which is why she's on this mission to have as many kids as possible. I don't have the door locked for neighbors, because sometimes I do have meditation sessions. Oh, no trespassing. This affects any neighbors from not being able to come to your Sim's front door. And all vampires from being able to get to your Sim's front door or not. I don't want anyone to turn into vampires. I think this is a new thing. Oh. Amanda is making some food. We need to make sure she does her homework tonight, too. A literature teacher? That's a really great job. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Prick, but I'm glad that you're there to step in. And I hope she's able to go to school and become a lit teacher. As someone who studied literature, hence all my books, I think that's a great career path to take. Good. I'm glad she's a good student. It sounds like you're being responsible, but you're also teaching her to be responsible. So that's really good. Although, again, that sounds like a lot of pressure for you. But so long as you two get along. And Jude, yeah, I can definitely imagine that that would be hectic. I'm only focusing on the one pregnant sim. I'm going to try to get her some more aspiration points this episode because by an activity table, we can do that. So that we can try to get her that fertility trait. Oh no, it's this one. Let's just get whichever one is the cheapest. And we can put it in the kids' room here. Oh no. I just got a pop-up for Domino's Pizza. How dare they when I'm hungry? They know. Domino's is so delicious, though. I haven't had Domino's in so long. Oh, you... I'm sorry, Prick. Yeah, that is really tough. And it's almost like, even though she's your sister, it's just as much responsibility as having a kid. Yeah. But Jude, to be fair, you wouldn't have to cook Domino's. I would say go for it, and if you can, get the garlic cheesy bread, because that's the best. Oh, gluten-free. I haven't had the gluten-free pizza, but two of my sisters really are gluten-free, and so I know that they go there for their gluten-free pizza as well. But I don't think they have gluten-free cheesy bread, sadly. Yeah. You gotta save up to treat yourself. Alright, so she's done with her homework. So that's good. I guess you can just go back to bed for now. Well, hopefully when she does, Prick, and the time is right, you and your girlfriend will be able to have a child of your own, and you'll have a lot of experience that you can then give to your own child. So right now, we have to get all the toddler skills up to 3. So for baby Brittany, we need to get her thinking up and her potty up. And then for Amanda to age up into adult and kick her out, she needs to get an A in school. Them's the rules. True to bad. Oh, you already got the new kit, the plant one? I haven't bought any of the kits. I haven't been able to bring myself to spend the money on those just yet. But I did think if I was going to buy one, the plant one did look pretty cool. I do love plants. If you see the rest of my apartment, I have a lot of plants in it. This is my book room, though, so I just have a lot of books in here. I kind of wanted, actually, the other one I was tempted by was the one that comes with the vacuum cleaners. The bust the dust, that's what it was called. Because I do like regular old household gameplay, and I really like the laundry stuff pack. But a lot of people have said that the bust the dust is not that great. The kitchen one? Oh, interesting. I've heard other people have liked that one too, actually. I wish that they would do more things, though, that gave you more gameplay. All right, you're just gonna... go potty, even though you don't really need to. The bust the dust one annoys you. That's what I've heard. Everyone seems to hate it so much. So I'm glad I waited to see what other people thought before I went ahead and bought it. Oh yeah, Prick, if you bought a bigger apartment, then you'd probably be able to grow your family if that was something you really wanted. All right, maybe we can get you to serve some breakfast. That would be really annoying. The dust bunnies interrupt gameplay. Yeah, I wouldn't be into that. I'd definitely not be into that. You can just come over here and, oh, fix the toilet. That's true, Jude. Your sister'd be able to help. 7 years? Congrats. That's a long while. That definitely sounds like you're ready to kind of move on. I'd say it's safe to say. Move on to the next stage, having a baby. Excuse you, can you just... So just for this next baby that I think is going to be born today, I am doing their names alphabetical, and the main reason is so if I do end up having multiples, I can name them with the same letter so I can keep track of who was born. Like I can kind of keep track of the birth order of all of the kids. So the next baby is going to need a C name. Uh-oh. That's not good. Maybe I'll give a quick save. You don't know when or how to propose? Well, I could tell you what I would want for a proposal, but that doesn't mean it's the same thing that your girlfriend would want. I was proposed to once a little while ago, and the one piece of advice I would give is that you definitely talk about it with your girlfriend first so she isn't surprised. Like, you can surprise with the actual proposal, but don't surprise her with the idea of getting married. So long as you're both on the same page about that, then I think she'll be happy with anything. Oh, dude, that sounds so delish. One of somebody that I used to work with, what she used to do is she used to just cook pasta noodles and put butter in Parmesan. Like my mom used to do that for us when we were a kid. I've never done it as an adult, but that was something she always used to do. She talks about marriage and kids a lot. Then yeah, it's probably time. You need to get a little surprise ready for her. Maybe do a little weekend getaway or something. If you can find someone to watch your sister. I think that would be nice. For me, that was that when I was proposed to, we hadn't been together that long. And I was kind of surprised by the idea of getting married. And since it wasn't something we talked about and I didn't really feel like we knew each other, I was like, no. I don't think so. A wedding is expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive depending how you do it. A lot of people, like with COVID, they've had some pretty low-key weddings. I don't know if you have any friends that have gotten married, but I know some of my friends have said that it's been kind of nice not having to have the pressure of being forced to have a big wedding. All right. Go eat, please. And maybe we'll do flashcards. Don't they have, you want to pay for her driver's license and get her a car? Well, you definitely can, but I'd say that's really generous. My parents never got me a car. They showed me where I could buy a bus pass. And I've had a bus pass for most of my life, and it served me pretty well. Water. Why are we sad? Oh, yeah, because we had a few of our baby daddies die recently. Okay, good luck, Jude. I hope it goes well and is tasty. I mean, Prick, if that's something you really want to do, you can definitely do it, but I don't know anything about cars, so I don't know what a Range Rover is. Is that a good car? It sounds like a Jeep or something. What's in the teacher, please? Oh, you got it from your dad? The big car? Oh, let's do some flashcards. Oh, let's see if we comfort her. Does that give us, maybe that will give us the comfort others a point for that. Aw, is that gonna work? Oh, so that didn't work at all. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Let's go have this baby. And I learned last time that we have to go with her, else she doesn't get the birth certificate. So nice. I'm trying to remember. I think we had a Ford growing up, but nobody really liked that car very much. Okay, let's go have baby number 3. Let's go. I don't want to. Wait around here. Oh my gosh, wait a second. This is our baby's dad. This is our baby's dad. We're having this ghost baby right now because he's the doctor that delivered our last 2 babies. And we decided to have his baby for our 3rd. And I guess even though he's passed away, he's still over here being a doctor and giving birth. And I think he's having some pre-parental panic right now. That's so funny. All right, Dr. Dennis. We're ready to have our kid. I guess he still gets to be at the birth anyways. Yeah, that really does sound like you're like her parents. But can she not take transit? I would think Hungary had pretty good transit. I'm trying to remember, but it was so long ago that I was there. Nope. No, thank you. We don't want a job. Okay. I was gonna say, is there gonna be no doctor? Yeah. I mean, that's what my parents made me do. And we lived in the country, so I couldn't even get to a bus that easily. Okay. Here we go again. It is faster in a car, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And do the public transit until you can afford your own car. I don't understand why the hospitals don't seem to be working for me. Hey Jude, we're having baby number 3. It's a baby boy this time. We need a boy C name. We've got Amanda for the oldest girl, and we've got Brittany for the boy. I'm kind of... What's a good boy C name? Carter? Or Corey. I used to be friends with a Corey in grade 2. What are some other boy C names? Christopher Enzo. Connor. Oh, I like the name Connor. Okay. Let's do little baby Connor Enzo. Portia and Dennis had a baby. And Jude, you missed this, but so our doctor, here, this was our doctor for the last 2 pregnancies, Dennis Kim. And after the last one, we ended up, baby Connor, this is his dad, Dennis Kim, this ghost. So we were sad because we're like, oh, this dad is not going to be able to see his baby, but here he is working at the hospital as a ghost. Adam is a good boy name. I am trying to keep the names alphabetical though, so we were at C for baby Connor. All right, let's go back home. I do like the name Adam though. It is a nice name. All right. So now we've got 3 babies. Oh, do we have male? My trip to Hungary. They do. They each have a different baby daddy. So the ghost, he delivered as a doctor. He was a doctor, so he delivered the first 2 babies. And because we got to know him, because we were at the hospital so much having babies, we decided to use him as the donor for baby number 3. So that's what happened with him. Okay. How are you doing? Go potty. Yeah, so here, I'll show you the family tree really quick. So we've got Portia, and then we have got Amanda, whose dad is Travis Scott. We've got Brittany, whose dad is Jacques Villarreal, and he has also passed away because he was an elder. And then Connor is Dennis Kim, who was our doctor, who's now also passed away, but still is working at the hospital. So we got to see the birth of his baby, which is kind of cool. And we're going to not wait at all. Once we finished potty training Brittany, we're going to call over our 4th donor, which I think we'll call over Nicholas because we have a pretty good relationship with him. And I think we've already had our first kiss. So I don't like to waste time. Poor Travis, he gets used a lot in your games too. Aw. Travis seems like a good guy. He gave us Amanda and she's lovely, so. Imagine doing 100 baby challenge in real life. So yes, as a disclaimer, I absolutely 100% in real life do not condone having as many children as possible for the sake of having as many children as possible. And I especially don't encourage anyone to try to have as many children as possible with different dads. So I don't think that this is anything for anyone to aspire to as a lifestyle. But in The Sims, it's pretty fun. I could not imagine doing this. I couldn't imagine trying to have 100 babies even with a single man. That would be so much work. Oh, Connor's hungry and he's not even crying. We didn't know. Okay, go feed your baby, please. And you can play Sim Shape. Mostly as a husband. Okay. We'll come hang out with you in a second there. We just gotta feed Connor. You wouldn't mind having 100 kids? I would. Even if I didn't have to give birth to them. That's a lot of kids. Okay. So let's put baby Connor's certificate over the photo of Dennis. See, that's a little bit what my parents did. My parents had 6 kids, and I'm the oldest, and I think they used me as a babysitter a lot, and it was it was a lot of pressure to grow up always having to take care of your younger siblings. So I wasn't too much a fan. I wouldn't want to have a kid and put that on them if I could avoid it. Oh, we've got Amanda home. Did she get her A already? No, she's still a B. Okay. We're just gonna sell that. Yeah, I was the oldest. The oldest of 6 kids. I don't know anyone either that would realistically want to have 100 kids. You forgot your spaghetti fork. Talking about having to hide log food, utensils, dish towels, etc. in your room. Your son and daughter-in-law steal them. No, you didn't mention that. Change numbers. Oh no, our baby needs his diaper changed. Okay, I'm going to allow access to Amanda. I look really young. I don't think I'm as young as people think I am, but I'm still not that old. So, I'm definitely not going to say my age though. Not when you're still a stranger. Sorry. I got distracted and we're trying to get baby number Don't do that! No, stop it! Why would he do that? He's not even in a bad mood. Can we yell at him for that? Okay. Oh, your name is Adam? Oh yeah, Jude, I didn't remember you saying that you had to lock up your utensils, but I do remember that you were having some trouble and looking at evicting. And you were saying that it's a little bit complicated in Washington. Okay, let's get this baby started, and then we're going to yell at him for breaking our dollhouse. And everyone needs to get out of the bathroom, please. We need the shower. Aw, elder abuse, yeah. Frank, you can try to guess, but I can't promise that I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. It's nice to meet you, Adam. I will use your name, Adam. If I can remember. Okay, let's see if we can get baby number 3 from Nicholas. And then we're going to yell at him for breaking our dollhouse, because that was not nice. I did not appreciate at all. And we need to get a photo of him, too. Oh, we need to get the movement skill up. Oh, I'm not that old. Adam. I'm not that old. But those are good guesses. I respect them. Toddlers always sit in front of the toilet. I know. I don't understand. They always... Oh, we have baby number 4 on the way. Go us. We're really like... Portia's really knocking him out. She's not taking any breaks. Let's take a photo so we can forever remember. You already had your 3 guesses, Adam. I'm no longer going to acknowledge your guesses. Yeah, toddlers always pick really weird places to play with their things. But I still haven't played The Sims 3 too much. I still need to get on that. I do have it. I just need to install it. I look 16. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. I'm definitely not 16 either. 16 has come and gone. All right, let's choose a nice photo of Christopher. Got baby 4 on the way. Nicholas Douglas, rename. For Nicholas Douglas. There we go. It bugs you. Well, I'm definitely in between 16 and 32. So. Yeah, I have a friend who will only play The Sims 3. She says it's way better than any of the other ones. So I definitely want to try. I just know that The Sims 3 is really buggy. So it makes me a little bit nervous. Uh-oh. It's happening again where now I can't switch between my characters. Let's just go manage worlds and we'll go back into the house. I'm hoping that that works. We'll just jump out and jump back in. And hopefully that resets everything. This is the problem with playing with too many mods. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that sentiment. But when I graduated, I was a lot younger than 25. I told you I went to university a little bit early. Just to make you more confused. Oh, look. I think it must be my Slice of Life mod that's causing issues. I do think it needs to be updated. Because it's these moodlets that aren't working. Sims 3 works fine for you unless you add custom content. I know my friend, she doesn't play with custom content at all, but she can have sometimes issues with it. Now I'm confused too. It's a big mystery. Definitely not 26. Okay. If we play, who am I playing as right now? I'm playing as the toddler. Okay, let's start writing our book about Connor. So every baby, we're writing a little book about them, a children's book. Children's. And did you finish your homework? Nope. Please do that and then you can go to bed. Okay. Connor's. Oh, I've got my French keyboard on. Hang on. There we go. Connor's favorite dinosaur. This is a children's book about our third baby, Connor. I actually think I've always been quite mature since I was young. Probably because I had so many younger siblings that I had to be responsible for and be an example to, as my parents were always reminding me. We're pretty close to our third thinking skill, and then all we need is a third movement skill, and we can age Brittany up into a child as well. Thanks, Jude. Yeah, we've got what we have Bringing Up Brittany is our book that we wrote for Brittany. I can't remember what the name of the book was for Amanda. I'll be able to see it when we get our royalties. Oh, nice. We got thinking level 3. So we can definitely stop doing that now and do some dancing. Yeah. I feel like I've made such a mystery for Adam. You're trying to do so much math. Oh, we need to call Nicholas back and ask him to just be friends. I think we're going to get the cake out because I think we're aging up Brittany tonight. There we go. Once you're done dancing, I will feed you. I just want you to get this one skill point. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Please stop doing that and let's age Brittany up. Help blow out candles, Brittany. There's definitely a possibility of twins in my family. All right, let's try this again. Help blow out candles, Brittany. All right, well, it's definitely 29 is a good guess. It's definitely in between 32 and 16, which is your range. We got brave for Brittany. So Brittany is brave, ready to face danger or pain, confident from tense, uncomfortable, or sad movements. Nice. And we'll just do random. We're not too focused on the aspirations. So Brittany, I think you need to go pee. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to update this mob by the next time I come back. Connor's favorite dinosaur. Can get leftovers. And why don't you take this bed? Brittany Enzo, go to sleep. Because of my mannerisms. We need to sleep soon. I just want us to finish writing this book, but I don't think we're going to be able to write it before we fall asleep. I have an old soul. I probably do have an old soul. Jude, did you just have another grandchild or great-grandchild? 7 great-grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. Was that an announcement? Or are you just saying? Just giving us the count. Thanks, Adam. I think your age is how you feel. Oh, you were just saying, Jude. So not 100 of any. I thought maybe you had just had another great-grandchild or something. I was about to congratulate you. But still, congratulations, because that's quite a large family. Well, Adam, I think you're about as young as you feel. And I know for sure, growing up, I always felt much older than my age. And as I've gotten older, I feel like I've had more of an opportunity to sort of enjoy myself, be a little bit younger. So as I get older, I actually find that I don't feel older. I feel like I feel younger now than I did, like, you know, when I was a teenager. Because I always had so much responsibility at home. And you might feel a little bit that way too with your sister. You always feel like you have to be a little bit older than you actually are. So when the responsibility goes away, you kind of start to feel younger. I'm sorry to bug you. Hey, baby. Adam, you're not old. Okay, I need to get you ready for school. Put the cake back. I think you'd already done your homework. And I'm wondering, did we age Brittany up quickly enough to go to school today? Not sure. We should try to get her to do her homework anyways. You look older than me? It's probably the facial hair. I'm still waiting for mine to come in. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm happy it's the weekend. I feel like it was a long and a little bit of a stressful week, so I'm glad to just be here and relaxing. I just realized the music stopped and I didn't even notice. Let me put some music on. All right, let's move away from the Christmas music. We'll put something else on. There we go. So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm excited. It's the weekend. How are you doing? It could be because of your hair. I definitely know when I had my longer hair, people always thought I was really young, like in my early 20s. You worked on your Sims home? Nice. What kind of a house are you building? I'm having some trouble, as you can see, with my Sims is not working perfectly right now. It's struggling a little bit. Other than that, though, things are going well. Okay, you can stop sleeping and start doing your homework. And you don't look like you're doing well, but I can't actually see your needs. Oh yeah, He just needed to go pee. Bye, Jude. It was so nice to see you. I hope that we get to see you again soon, and I'm sending you lots of healthy, healing vibes so that you feel better. It's always such a pleasure to see you, so I'm so glad you're able to stop by. And baby, you're building a modern-style home for your Sims. Nice. And Adam, I really like when guys have longer hair. I think it's really fun. Who needs to pee this badly? Oh, it was her. It was Amanda. What year was I in Hungary? I don't remember. It would have been like... It was like the late 2000s. Bye, Jude. Yeah, I was in Hungary sometime in the late 2000s. Like 10 years ago. Maybe the early 2010s. Yeah, that'd be cool. Are you gonna stream it at all, baby? Uh-oh, somebody needs a little bit of care. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were definitely able to get alcohol. I definitely remember drinking at the hotel. And I'm pretty sure we went out to a restaurant one night. We didn't even order beer or something, and they gave us beers, I think. Well, I'm excited, babe, to see that. That'll be fun. We're doing the 100 baby challenge. So we've got our first 3. Amanda's our oldest baby. We've got Brittany, and then we have baby Connor, and we're pregnant with baby number 4. We're actually aging up our kids really quick because they seem to be skilling up like really quickly. I actually feel like, even though it's against the rules, I'm going to remove some of the lot traits because I feel like it makes it too easy. Yeah, I was a teen when I was in Hungary. I think I was like, I can't remember if I was 15 or 16. I might have been, no, it was before I went to university, so I was 15 or 16. Yeah, I was 15 or 16. I was quite young. Okay, let's do some guided meditation, I think. Let's try to invite others to join. How do I invite people to join? Can I invite the male kid? I figured that's what you were trying to do. Yeah. I think it's still vague enough that you're not going to know exactly how old I am. Especially because I'm not very good at remembering time. Did we finish writing that book? No. Connor's favorite dinosaur. Yeah, you're definitely getting closer though. What should we do? I would probably share the answers, so let's do that. Oh no, our laptop broke. Repair. And our baby needs his diaper changed, so we probably need to do that. Oh, thank goodness that got rid of that long line of tasks. So we've got Bring Up Brittany, For the Love of Amanda, and now Connor's favorite dinosaur. You're happy with 28? Good. I'm glad. It's a pretty good guess. And you definitely worked hard for it. So. Where exactly in Hungary? Well, for sure I was in Budapest. But it was a little tough because... So I'm really bad. At least back then I was really bad at geography. I'm better now. But I can't remember all the places we went when we were there. And I'm really sad I didn't write it down because we had a really busy touring schedule. So we were doing, like, we were visiting the sites. The whole trip was, like, planned to the minute. So we would have early, like, 6, 7 a.m. rehearsals. And then we would go sightseeing all day. And then we would do concerts in the evenings. And I know, like, we also, like, we stayed in Hungary for the most part. But we also were touring Austria at the same time. So sometimes, like we would, I'm pretty sure that we would still go to Austria even though our hotel was in Budapest for the most part. Or that was like our home base. So I can't remember how we did it at all. But it was really busy. It was so much fun because, like, it was really fun to just kind of be there without parents, and I was doing what I loved. I was doing music, and I was getting to see, I had never been to Hungary and I'd never been to Austria before, so I was getting to see countries I'd never been to and get to try the food and everything. But yeah, the only city I remember for sure that I was in was Budapest, and I didn't write down any of the other places. But there was some kind of Hungarian youth orchestra that we did a joint concert with as well. So. Anyways, I don't remember. It was a good time though. I do remember that. And we saw like a lot of palaces. We saw like Mozart's house. But I think I remember more Austria, actually, than I remember Hungary. I remember hanging out in the hotel room in Hungary a lot because we were able to drink. Maybe. That sounds kind of naturey, though, and we didn't really see a lot of, like, nature or anything while we were there. We were definitely visiting a lot of, like, historical sites that were related to music. I think we went to, like, Marie Antoinette's childhood home that had like a big opera house, I remember, which would have been in Austria. I don't know. We also did Serbia on that trip. But we were only in Serbia for one day. I'll have to see if I can talk to some of my friends that were on that trip with me and see if they can remember the places we visited. And then maybe I can get back to you. But it was definitely a good trip. The little snippets of memory I have are really good. You live in Budapest? I really liked Budapest. I think it's one of my more favorite cities that I've been to in Europe. But I go to Czech Republic quite a bit because my cousin lives in Prague, and I have to say Prague is probably my favorite city over there. Oh, it's Connor's birthday. I think we can age Connor up already. So let's go ahead and do that. Because nobody likes babies in The Sims 4. Yeah. It is best. My dad is from Slovakia, So I've got a lot of family in Slovakia as well. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, Prague is beautiful. And it's just like, it has a really great vibe. You can always like meet tons of people from all over there. That's okay, you can dance. Get that movement skill up. Yes, well, I don't go there for the women myself. Slovakia? Yeah, that's where my dad's from. So, his grandparents, he's from, I always say it wrong, Kosice? I can't say it properly, which makes me sad. But his family, like his grandparents, where he used to go a lot in the summers, they live in this small village in the High Tatras on the border of Poland. Yeah, yes way. So he came to Canada when he was like 16 or 17. When it was still under communism. Really? That's so cool. Actually, you're making me think. So my first boyfriend was Serbian. That's so funny. It's a small world, eh? My first boyfriend was Serbian, but his mom was actually Hungarian. But she had fallen in love with her husband, who was from Serbia, when he was doing his army service. And so it was funny because she was very like, okay, well, I'm marrying a Serbian man, so I have to like adopt the Serbian culture and stuff. But she definitely used to cook a lot of Hungarian food, and it was always so tasty. That's so funny. It's such a small world. Isn't Hungary on like the other side though? I don't really have very good geography, I told you. I'm just gonna check here. I'm just gonna look at a map. Hungary is on like, so Slovakia is here. Hungary is on this side? I thought it was like down here somewhere. Wait, let me check. Let me look at my Google Maps. Okay, I see. So it is like under, but it does come up enough. Yeah, so it does kind of wrap around a little bit around Slovakia. I didn't realize that they shared a border, like kind of where it comes around there as well. I thought like Romania and Ukraine were, like, I thought Romania actually did share a little bit of border with Slovakia, but I didn't realize it doesn't. Yep. Treaty of Trianon. Yeah, there was a lot of... Oh, look at Connor's outfit. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by this conversation, but I just have to point this out. Look at his little skirt. That's so funny. Yeah, I know a lot of those companies, a lot of borders moved around a lot, and a lot of those countries used to be one. And yeah, there's a lot of stories that I've heard of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and how it affected our family. Google map of old Hungary. I'm looking it up. Present day Hungary. Old Hungary. Czechoslovakia and Austria. Yugoslavia. Yeah, the politics in like Eastern Central Europe are very, very interesting. Those, a lot of the cultures there have so much. Yeah. There's been so much influence too. So it's really interesting how like food and stuff is like shared but still different. So there's definitely like, in my family at least, we still eat a lot of goulash and stuff. But if you go to other parts of Slovakia, they might like not eat that as much. Oh, everyone's home from school. There's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance. I've never done one of those DNA tests, but I've been curious. What's a good one for people that have a lot of ancestry in Europe? Yeah. All right. Our kids need to, I need to make sure they do their homework. Yeah. And then after the Second World War, things changed again. Girl, can you do your homework, please? Thank you. Sim's not listening to me. Not a fan. Yeah, no, definitely, like, we don't speak Hungarian anywhere in my family as far as I'm aware, but we definitely eat a lot of Hungarian food. Like my grandparents, if I go to their house, a lot of the cooking is Hungarian. You're pure blood Hungarian. I know. I remember, like, one of my aunts, she was so excited when, like, she found out my Serbian boyfriend's mom was actually Hungarian. And she's like, oh, maybe, like, there's aristocracy and stuff like that. And, like, maybe he has royalty ancestry and stuff. Like, she was so excited. Because obviously in Slovakia, like, we don't have any, like, royalty or anything. We were always the farmers and the workers, so. Oh, we just got nominated for an award. I just closed that, but I think one of our books got nominated for an award. That's exciting. I probably will not remember to go to the award ceremony, though, but that's cool. I don't actually, like, I understand some of it just because I've heard it so much growing up, but my dad, he didn't really teach us. And my grandparents taught us a little, but because they lived, like, a few hours away, I didn't see them that much growing up. So I don't really know a lot of Slovak. One of my brothers did. Do you? Oh, wow, you would make my grandpa so happy compared to me. That's a big old disappointment. No, my family's a little different with languages because so my dad grew up speaking Slovak, mainly because of girls. And my mom is French Canadian, so she grew up speaking French. And so the common language in our house was English. But like all the kids, like we learned French as a second language, especially because like in Canada it's very helpful because Canada is a bilingual country, so it's good to have the French. But yeah, we never did Slovak. My cousins did though, like my aunt's kids. So even though they grew up in Canada, they learned Slovak. These things busted. Well, I'm glad you think so. But we definitely speak a different French over here in Canada than is spoken over in Europe. So you probably have a lot more influence from France. Although I do know, like, so I don't live in a French-speaking part of Canada. So my accent, I think, is a little bit more friendly. In Toronto, yeah. My grandparents are in Toronto, my Slovak grandparents. But yeah, I don't live in a French-speaking part of Canada, so I think my accent is not quite as unfamiliar. So I know when I go to France, they're always surprised. They're like, "You're Canadian, but we can understand you." So. Ontario? Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. So you've really seen a lot of Canada. More than most people see that live here. Because it's such a big country. A lot of people don't see the whole thing. I've been out east and out west. But I've never gone north. So I've never gone to the Yukon or any of the territories. But I want to. I have a friend that lives in Whitehorse now, and his photos are always so nice from there. I like to travel. Yeah, I like to travel too. Speaking lots of languages, though, that's really good for you because that really helps with traveling. That's another reason why I was sad, like, I don't really have Slovak, because it would be a lot, you know, easier when I traveled over to Czech Republic, or if I did want to go back to Hungary or to Poland. Your girlfriend's Japanese? That's amazing. I really, really want to go to Japan really badly. I was begging my dad to take me once the pandemic cools off. I've asked him if we can take a trip because he has a lot of, like, connections in Japan. So I was like, can you just introduce me to people over there? We can do a nice trip together. That's, I think, the next sort of big trip that I want to do is Japan. Have you been? Have you been to Komuro or to Tokyo or to anywhere in Japan? Has she taken you? Seven times? That's great. That's one thing, so, like, you're really lucky. I think that's really great when you're, like, in those sort of more central countries, that it's so much easier to travel to all kinds of places. Whereas in Canada or the States, like, there's not really, especially Canada, we're pretty isolated from other countries, so it's really hard to kind of go anywhere that's really interesting or different from what we live every day. You speak fluent Japanese? Wow. That's really impressive. I wish I had spent more time on languages, for sure. I think it would be such a great skill. So I do think I'm going to wrap this up, though, because it's getting late over here. And I have to go make some dinner. But Adam, it was really nice to meet you. And it was great. It's fun to have met someone, too, who lives in Hungary, who lives somewhere so far away. Wow, it's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, you should probably get to bed. But yeah, it was really cool to meet you, and it was fun to talk about, fun to talk a little bit about some of our maybe potentially shared heritage. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a nice rest of your evening. So thanks for dropping by. Have a good night. And maybe I'll see you again sometime. In the meantime, good luck with your tattoos. Giving people tattoos. And good luck with your sister. And good luck with proposing to your girlfriend, which I hope to hear next time we talk. Next time we talk, I hope that you have a plan in place to propose to her. Okay? That's your homework that I've assigned you. Have a good night. You don't think you will? That is a big assignment. Do whatever you want to do. Oh my gosh. That scared me. Well, see if you can come up with some ideas. Maybe I can help you out with that next time. But yeah, do whatever feels right. I think a little weekend getaway is a nice way to do it, especially because from Hungary, you know, there's so many great places you could go. You could go to Germany for the weekend, Italy. Have a good night. Bye.